What is good? It's your boy TA113DAGA, or better known as Talladega on the mic here. And the SEC conference bracket got revealed a couple of hours ago. So I decided to break down the entire tournament and give you guys my thoughts and opinions on how the tournament will play out. So yeah, without any further ado, round one, Ole Miss versus Missouri. Now I have no evidence to back this up whatsoever, but I think Ole Miss will randomly win this game. I think Ole Miss has cooler colors than Missouri. They're both going to get killed by LSU next round. So I'm 52% confident Ole Miss will take this dub. Vanderbilt versus Georgia. Georgia won a national championship in college football this last year, right? They had a solid team. They beat Bama. But because they won, they're going to lose to Georgia. Georgia's going to lose to Vanderbilt. And I'm 98% confident about this because you can't win a national championship in both sports. Unless that one time. But we don't talk about that. Round two, Florida versus Texas A&M. So, as you guys probably know, I'm a big Florida fan. Texas A&M is most likely a better team than Florida. Florida is a budget Kentucky. Like, they're built like a budget Kentucky. Colin Castleton's a great player. He's no Tshiebwe. Tyree Appleby, he's a solid guard, but he's not the best. I think it's going to be a close game, but I think Tim Tebow will give the Gators enough motivation to win this game. I'm 50% confident my Gators will end up winning this game and moving on to the next round. Ole Miss versus LSU. Now, like I said the last round, I think Ole Miss is going to miss a lot of shots. You get it? Miss. Oh, I'm sorry. LSU wins this 100% confident. Mississippi State versus South Carolina. Mississippi State, I think, like their cross-state rival, Ole Miss, will miss. Sorry. Shots, and South Carolina will end up winning this game. 62% confident. Alabama versus Vanderbilt. Now, this will be like watching an Alabama football game versus Vanderbilt. That's all I need to say. Round three, Auburn versus Florida. Now, I'd like to sit here and tell you guys my Gators beat Auburn. I really would. If it was up to me, I'd have Florida going all the way to round four, minimum. But I can't deny the obvious. I don't think a Tim Tebow speech will be enough, and I think Auburn, sadly, ends the Gators season and sadly hopes at an NCAA tournament, especially with Michigan winning today. So Florida loses and gets invited to the NIT. Arkansas versus LSU. Call me crazy. I think LSU pulled off the upset. Now, do I have any real big evidence? Yeah, Arkansas kind of looked bad. Sure, they must have been tired, but I think LSU looked great. Arkansas looked bad. I'm going with LSU for the momentum. So I'm pretty sure LSU wins this game. I'm 62% confident, so take it with what you will. Tennessee versus South Carolina. Tennessee ain't losing to a school that's been irrelevant since Jadeveon Clowney. I'm sorry. Tennessee easily wins this game. Kentucky versus Alabama. I'm sorry, but if Florida can even keep it within 12 of you, you're probably going to lose to Bama. Because Bama, they look good. I mean, if Bama isn't hitting their threes, Kentucky easily wins this game. And if Tshiebwe just dominate, I think it's a close game. I really do. But I think Alabama's going to barely outshoot them. And I think Alabama wins this game. I'm 52% confident about that. If they hit threes. If they're not hitting threes, Kentucky easily wins this game. Don't get me wrong. Round four, Auburn versus LSU. Now, I think this is actually a close game. I think it will come down to the final minutes. But sadly, I think Auburn's going to take this dub. Just because I think they're a better built team than LSU. I'm 60% confident Auburn wins this game. Tennessee versus Alabama. I don't think there's a hotter team right now than Tennessee. Like they're streaky right now. Like they just beat Arkansas. They're gonna be coming off of an easy South Carolina game. It's like a warm up. But I think since Bama has such a good football team that they're gonna suffer and lose to Tennessee. I'm 70% confident of this. Now the SEC National Championship game. Auburn versus Tennessee. I think this is honestly going to be a clash between two phenomenal, great teams. They're both mediocre football teams, so I can't give any team the slight edge. Tennessee, they're really hot right now, but Auburn, I just think they're a better team. I think Auburn wins barely. If Tennessee is the underdog by like 4 points, take Tennessee. Like I'd take Tennessee. I think Auburn wins by like 2 or 3, tops, 4 at the most. Anyways, guys, that was my SEC predictions. You'll probably see a Pac-12 predictions out tonight. And who knows, maybe in Mountain West or some other conferences. I don't know. It just depends what I record. Anyways, laters. This is Talladega signing out. Bye.